Hello Sagittarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for the week of the 3rd to the 9th of August 2020. Sagittarius, it's the weekend when I'm publishing this video, which means that I've got a half price reading sale going on right now if you're watching it when I publish it. And this weekend it's on my Your Next Steps read. So it's a 3-page reading. I get it out within 24 hours if you're booking it, as I do all my readings. And it goes into your next 5 steps, this one. And so your higher self, the universe, it requires you to do stuff, right, in order to get what you want. So whether you're looking for a relationship or you're wanting a business or success or money, changing location, whatever it is that you want, your higher self and the universe, it requires you to actually take steps to get there. And that's what this reading is all about. So it's a very empowering reading, whether they're internal steps or external steps, something that you need to do in the world. It'll tell you what your next 5 steps are. So this weekend they're 75 Australian dollars instead of 150 Australian dollars, which is about 50 American dollars instead of 100. So if you'd like to book in for one of those, there's a link up there, and also a link in the description box below, and you can find it on my website behealing.com as well. So let's get a card out for your week. This is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. All of the decks that I'm using are detailed in the description box of this video. You've got 2 cards out. Let's have a look at what they are and what they mean for your week. First up, wow. Nice. You have the Queen of Emotions, first of all. And so this is very loving energy. She's happy lady. She's very loving. She loves herself. She's in balance there. Look how balanced out that card is. She's happy in her heart. This is the Queen that's happy in her heart. And so that's great energies for this week. For you, Sagittarius. And if you're not in this state, then it's the week to seek that state and be like the queen of your emotions. Wind's picking up. The queen of your emotions this week. Also, you've got the 3 of materials as well, the 3 of cups. Let me just check this out, right. I feel like you're creating something in the world here with this 3 of materials. It's the 3 of pentacles. You're creating something in the world, Sagittarius, or you want to create something in the world. And I'm feeling like it's staying in your head at the moment. It's like, it's pipe dreams. It's not pipe dreams. You're still in that dreaming stage. It doesn't seem to have started yet. Maybe you're definitely one of the people that need to get Your Next Steps read so you can get going on that. But it's cerebral. It's just in your head at the moment. You haven't got started on it yet. Why haven't you got started on it yet? Have you watched the weekly read for all the signs yet, Sagittarius? Because this week it's like we've been moving forward towards something. Then this week is like a timeout for us to get really aligned with where we're headed, getting back to our original intentions with it. But I feel with this one, it's like you're still on that original intentions and you haven't moved forward yet with it. I'm getting from this combination right here, a feeling that you're choosing what's most comfortable. You're choosing to be in this Queen of Emotions state. You're choosing comfort over action. Like, if you want anything good in the world, whether that's a relationship or it's a business or it's success or whatever, it doesn't come without a cost, right? I'm not saying that there's got to be like hardship or anything. It's got to be a struggle. But there's always a challenge. There's always something to do. Like, we can't be wrapped in cotton wool. Do you know what I mean? We can't just stay in our comfort zone. It's outside of our comfort zone. Anything that we want is outside of our comfort zone. And that's what I'm picking up from this, Sagittarius, this combination here, is you're staying in your comfort zone. You want to build something, but you're not doing it. It's just staying in your head because you're not willing to take the action, or you haven't been willing to take the action yet to move yourself toward these things. Interesting. I'll get a Colette Baron Reid card out at the end of this. Let's move these across so you can actually see them. Cards have been inching across the table on the more readings that I do. There we go. Now you can see them. So yeah, I'll get a Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle card out at the end of this reading, so stick around for that. But let's get some cards out for you, Sagittarius, see what's going on for you this week. Ah, okay. Now I see why you're staying in your comfort zone, because you don't feel good enough, Sagittarius. I am good enough. Accept what is. Ooh, I've just got a flash then of somebody. I feel like I've given you this message before, Sagittarius. You want to build this thing. You're imagining something way beyond what is possible for you at the moment. So it's like you've got these. That's why I got that pipe dreams. It's like pipe dreams because it's like I'm not going to do anything until it's going to be the biggest thing in the world. It's like it's either going to be the best and the biggest thing in the world, or I'm not doing a thing. Well, you can't do that. There's no giant leaps that can be had. You just got to start where you are and start small and actually work your way toward that. And so Sagittarius, that isn't possible. But the reason that you're even doing that, thinking that in the first place, is because you don't feel good enough. And the way to feel good enough is not to have even bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger dreams and visions and never take action toward it. It's to accept where you are, to accept who you are. It's like humility, Sagittarius. Get back to where you are. See yourself clearly. You are where you're at. It's not a problem. You don't have to pretend that you're the king if you're only the page. Just accept that you're at the page. And if you accept that you're at the page, you might go page 9, you might rapidly ascend as soon as you start taking action. But right now, it's like you're hobbling yourself. You're hobbling yourself with this energy. So you're not willing to take action because you're not feeling good enough. And the dreams that you're having of what it is that you want to create, it's got to stay in your head because you're not capable of doing it. You're reaching way too high. Way too high. Start grassroots level. Start where you're at. Start small. Build it up. Firm foundations. And if you manage to take action toward this big thing, if you actually push past this not feeling good enough and take action toward it, it's not going to be built on solid foundations. It's going to come crashing down. Maybe you've experienced that, Sagittarius. So you've got to accept where you are. Have a bit of humility. Accept where you are. It's just ego shit. This is just ego shit. Sure, this doesn't apply to all of you, Sagittarius, but this is a very clear message that's coming through for some of you. Right, love what is. You've got to accept what is and then love what is. Love what is and detachment. There's things to detach from, and it's the pipe dreams. It's the pipe dreams. You're reaching way too high. This is like someone saying, I'm not going to work at all unless I'm the CEO of the biggest company in the world. So when you're not going to get any experience and you're never going to be accepted as the CEO of the biggest company in the world if that's the case. This is like someone saying, I'm not going to have a relationship until I am with a prince. I'm just going to have a relationship with a prince. Well, you're not going to have a relationship with a prince because you're not going to have any relationship experience to get a relationship like that. So this giant leap thing, you've got to love what is and detach from those pipe dreams. It's ego stuff, but it's because you haven't been taking action from where you're at. It's like because you've delayed action for so long while not feeling good enough, and you've thought that you need to keep on making the dreams bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like in your imagination you've been learning and growing, but you haven't actually been doing it because you haven't been putting it into practice. So it's time to see where you are clearly now and then start putting it into practice from where you're at now. And as I said, I mean, all of this time won't be wasted, You probably be able to, when you do start taking action, you probably be able to slow action from where you're at right now. You'll probably be able to move forward, fast. So write and service, write down what it is that you want to do in the world with a bit more humility of what you can do, what you can actually do right now. Write down what your gifts and your talents are right now, not pretends, not imagination, not, oh yes, I can be the queen of the world, not that stuff. Write what you can actually do here and now. What are your skills here and now? And write how you can be of service to other people. Write it down. What can I do today? That's very empowering, right? What can I do right here, right now, today, with what I've got? What can I do for other people right now? This is bringing you back to where you are right now to get you out of that imagination phase. Write that, actually do that. Write it down. That'll give you some clarity on where you're at right now. And it's okay to be where you're at right now. It's okay. You don't have to prove that you're some big king or some big queen. You don't have to be that. You can be who you are. It's okay who you are, as you are. So be okay about yourself. This is about self-love. You're not being loving to yourself if you're having all those pipe dreams. It's quite the opposite. You're being really violent towards yourself. If you think that something massive is expected of you like that, it's not. Love yourself where you are right now. Be unconditionally loving toward yourself, Sag. Let's get one of Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracles out for you to take away. A message for you to take away with you, Sagittarius, for this week. Come along to my Psychic Cafe sometime as well. It's a daily show. Almost every day anyway, live here on YouTube. I go deeper into the daily read, pick out cards from my different decks. For the collective, we have a chat, and I do mini readings for people as well, so I'd love to see you there. So, your final messages, you've got 2 cards here. First card out is By the Book. The tried and trusted way, the way that it's always been done, the way that works. It's time for you to do things the right way and to build things up the right way. Grassroots, starting from grassroots level. If you want to build a house, you need to learn from someone else how to put the foundations, how to get the foundations right, and then how to build it properly. You don't want to say, oh, I don't need to do that. I can just dream and then just throw it together, put the pinnacle on top of it. But you haven't put anything underneath it. You've not actually built that house. Go back to basics. Do things by the book. Sagittarius. You don't want to get to the end of your life and realize that you didn't do anything in your life because you were too proud or too imagination-y. You got yin. To receive. To receive. You won't be receiving much when you have these pipe dreams because the universe is like, well, I can't give you that. It's like dreaming up like anti-gravity boots or something. Anti-gravity boots, and just thinking that they're going to show up. And then when I've got my anti-gravity boots, then I'll do all of these things with it. And the universe is like, what the hell, Sagittarius? I can't give you that. They don't exist. Now, when you get real and get focused on the by the book thing and you get focused on where you're at right now, you're going to be able to receive a lot. Because the universe is saying, oh, Sagittarius has come back down to earth. Now we can actually work with them and give Sagittarius the things that they've been asking for. A way to get whatever it is that they want. Because they're at where they're at now instead of pretending that they're up in the clouds somewhere. Very important messages, I think, for some of you Sagittarius, for those of you that are resonating with this week. Important week for you. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? Be interested if that's touched a nerve maybe in you. Or, yeah, I feel like big things are possible. I mean, I feel like you can go toward these big dreams of yours as long as you get back to where you're actually at right now and then start taking action from that. The right action, the proved action, the action that actually works, you know? There you go. Have an amazing week. And don't forget, I've got the half price sale. If you want to book in for one of those, there'll be a link around about there to book in for that. See you next time. Bye.